remember the first time dry shampoo came out, I was so curious to know like what exactly it did, and there was only one girl I knew who had tried it, and she said you can use it once or twice a week, but you can't use it 2 days in a row. I don't know if I was more concerned about the fact that it was disgusting that you would use dry shampoo 2 days in a row, or disappointed that you can't use dry shampoo 2 days in a row.
Come on.
Hello! This is weird. My name is Sarah, and I am gonna do a series of vlogs now because sometimes when I'm sitting at my desk for 8 hours answering calls, I just have this like accumulation of thoughts in my head and things that I wish I could say, but I can't because I'm sitting in a professional work area. So my mom was bugging me to sell a fucking chair on eBay. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna ship a huge chair, but it reminded me of when I used to be a babysitter. I was a babysitter for one child, a demon. Her name was actually Sarah. She literally pooped herself, and she was like 7 years old. I couldn't believe it. So I couldn't drive when I used to babysit, and it was my only way that I could have any kind of job. Whenever the mom came home, she would drive me home. I remember I was putting the girl to sleep once. She had this very obscure chair that my family has. I mean, it's from Target, but it's from like the Liberty London collection or whatever. So I told the mom, I was like, oh my god, that's so funny that you guys have that chair. I have the same chair in my room, and our names are both Sarah. And so she drove me home. My mom came to open the door. She literally recognized my mom right off the bat, and guess what? She had literally bought the chair off of my mom. I was like, what the f-? And she was like, I came here because your mom put this chair on Craigslist for like $20. And all I could think was, if you're gonna sell something for $20, like, mom, do you need $20? A lot of people seem to want advice on how to get jobs. Honestly, I fucking don't know how to get a job. I've only ever gotten really lucky. I've also worked with recruiters before. I would say my 3 tips for nailing your interview, because I am great at being fake and also enjoying your experience working for 8 hours a day. First of all, wear nice fucked up shoes. I always wear this black pair of like those classic Tory Burch flats. I love wearing them to interviews because it says I used to have money, now I don't have money, and I need more money. And I think that that really communicates a good message for getting hired. Also says that you have good taste, but you're willing to really maximize things that you invest in. A second piece of advice is always have a really, really fake voice, because the nicer you are, A, the happier people will be, they'll just stay off your ass. B, people will stop taking advantage of you if you prove to be a decent person, which I think is a really interesting concept. I just hit him with my classic, okay, I'll eat that shit up. I don't even think I've ever used this voice in my office. I don't want people to think that I'm aggressive or talkative. I just want people to let me answer calls and leave me alone. Thirdly, everyone asks, how do you sit in an office for 8 hours a day? The key, a lot of just develop a crush on someone in the office. You don't have to pursue them. Nothing has to happen. Find someone you like, and being in the office and running errands will be the best thing you've ever done. The fuck is my hair? Why is this side like chilling? This side's like permanently, even if what the fuck? How come no one ever talks about the fact that lunch breaks aren't that fun? I always want to go on my lunch break. I'm always just bitching about it. And then I go on break and I'm just like, what the like, there's literally nothing to do. I'm not getting paid. It's not that fun. Wish I were back at work on my phone. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm allowed to use my phone during work, but yeah, I'm on my lunch break right now and all I can say is overrated. There was another time my mom was buying a chair off of Craigslist. We went to their house. We were driving down the street and I keep staring at the outside of this house like I've seen this house before, but my friend lives here. We go into the house and we're talking to this family and she has 3 very, very young kids. There's no way I could possibly know that. And then my mom, her, and I just start talking about real estate and she tells us that she literally bought her house off of my middle school friend's family. I just remember like walking around the house before I knew, being like, what the fuck? I've definitely seen this before. Don't know where, but I don't want to be creepy. It wasn't so much that I was creeped out about that happening. It was just like a weird coincidence, but it really got me thinking. So I give away a lot of stuff to Goodwill. A lot of people who are just like in the Bay Area shop at Goodwill. The Goodwills are nice. It makes me wonder so much if I would ever just see somebody wearing something that was very clearly mine. I always consign clothes, and one time I had consigned a bunch of like random tie-dye stuff. I literally went back a week later to sell more more stuff, and there was a girl with her mom checking out at the counter, literally buying my shirt. It was so bizarre. Like, I didn't tell her, obviously, but I kept staring at her like, "Ho, don't do it. Ho, don't do it. Ho, don't do it." Really weird. It was just like, wow, you're just gonna wear that then. I guess you're just gonna own that then. Fine, I guess. This is an obscure thing to get mad about. One of the most irritating things when people call me using their freaking built-in wireless Bluetooth car phones. I'm literally just like,
Hi, how may I help you?
and it literally just sounds like,
I'm sorry, excuse me, I can't,
and they always, this always happens. My dad even does this. They pick up the phone and they're just like, they tell me finally what they fucking want, and I'm just like,
thank you, I can hear you now, bye.
I understand the Bluetooth technology, the hands-free shit, like whatever, but it doesn't work! Has anyone ever successfully had a phone call when they were using the hands-free wireless devices? It doesn't work! Have you ever tried using Siri when your phone is plugged into the aux? It doesn't work! You try to ask her shit and she just literally thinks you're saying like,
rocket power sucks!
really, my phone has picked that up before. It has no idea. It's never accurate. I have to unplug it and put it up to my damn face like this. Thanks, Steve Jobs. Thanks. Nothing quite like filming videos and realizing how weird my mouth looks when I talk. I don't like it. You know what? The key to life, we'll soon see, is to be self-aware. And let me just say, I ate a slice of pizza for the first time in a couple of months, like 2 days ago. Instantly! Like, fucking shit, they fucking hurt. I don't get pimples, so I don't know how to deal with them. I just kind of let them go away. But yeah.
It's not fun.
It's something you gotta do. And I have something how I long to be around when you say you. And I have something. It's an revelation.
So we have beers in the fridge. I'm gonna help myself. I really like how in this video you get to see the progression of my hair from the first day I did my keratin to the third day because I haven't been allowed to wash it. And no, guys, that is not shine. It is just grease.